Greetings RC fans, Sharky here and welcome back to Sharky's Garage. We've got something a bit different today. This is my first out and out basher. Well, my first true hobby grade-ish out and out basher. And want to give a shout out to one of my friends, Colin, who's involved in the 1/64 scale diecast racing side of things. He found this on eBay and he got one and was talking about it, and I decided to get one, and I believe that Tom Lee RC is now getting one. So this is the Motivator, which is, and this is the body shell, which is why I'm showing you this side of the box first. Obviously it's morning, I'm having coffee, you know how I like my coffee. So this is the Heliway K 1/18 scale Motivator, 4-wheel drive, high precision bearings, it's 7.4 volt lithium ion, 38 kilometers per hour. Yeah, it could be more than that. I've actually taken this out and run this already because I couldn't wait. This is the number 1811, and you will recognise this body because this is very similar to another well-known brand, but this is a potentially what some would call a knockoff, but this actually seems to have some improvement over that because this has a 3-lead servo in. Anyway, shall we get down to it? So I've got to remember how to get into the box because you know how I like talking about my boxes. I mean, it's nice. Oh, by the way, this is $29.99, which is why I got it, because I could afford it. So we have got inside the box, we've got an instruction manual. Please read carefully before use. Okay, we've got a package with a controller in, and then you've got the truck itself. Right, so let's put that up on there. Let's pop that in there. 1 second. Right, freed from its prison. Let's talk about the controller. Nice controller, fits nicely in the hand. Has steering trim, steering direction, and it's also got a throttle trim, which is why my mate got it, because he could turn it right down for his kids to play with, or he could use it on full thing. Nice feel, and the Tom Lee thumb test, yes, you can drive it one-handed if you want to. So I've already taken this out, so you'll see some footage of that. The other thing about this is, and looking at the time, I've put it all back in here because, you know, unboxing. Now, this came with 2 batteries. They are lithium ion, 1200 milliamp hour, 7.4, so it should give you a decent run time. Got 2 of those. Interestingly enough, although they look very similar to a JST, they've got 4 plug points and 4 wires. Internally you'll see, when I'll show you when I take the cover off, that this is looped round, so this battery works specifically with this unit. You can upgrade, and there's one that's something that, you know, down the line might happen. The charger is I don't know whether everybody can read that, focus. So that is a 5 volt 2 amp, that's a 400 milliamp hour. Now, given these batteries are 1200 milliamp hour and it's going to output 400 milliamp hour, that means it's going to take you 3 to 4 hours to charge one of these batteries on full. Okay, that's that. Now, the other thing that I really like about this, you get spares. So these are plastic little hub things. You've got some spare nuts, you've got some spare body pins. That looks like a drive pin for through the dog bones. Some screws, so nice little thing. And it comes with this, which I think is super cool. It's got a hex nut or thing on the end, so you can do the wheels and tighten your nuts up, because you must make sure you've got tight nuts. It's got the screwdriver in the end, and it's also the same sort of gauge as this one. that I've got. So that is going to be a really useful addition to things. And as I say, it's all in with this for 30 quid, which I don't think can be too far wrong. Now, nice garish splatter paint job. See, the wheels are a little dirty because I've been out. See there, diffs in the front, diffs in the rear, spring dampers. Let's see if we can do a Tomley drop test. I'm not going to do the endless repeat like he does because, you know, I'm not him. I'm not as good as him. But hey, he's had a lot more experience than I have. Let's try that again. Not bad. Well, considering this is a basher, you know, that's cool. Right, let's put the box back so I can whip the body pins out. So 4 body pins. You can obviously get different body tops for this, which I may do down the line. No lights. Now, this is one of the things I love about this. Everything's all tucked away neatly and nicely. Now, note here, 3-lead servo. That means you can upgrade the servo on this. It's got a servo saver on it. It's plastic links, front and rear. Drive shafts are, I think the drive shafts are plastic, but they've got metal, yeah, the dog bones are plastic. But there again, it's 30 quid. Easy on and off. Now, I did take the covers off on this. It looks like it's got a 550 can motor in here. The one thing I do suggest if you do get one, take the covers off before you run it, because I noticed that some of these wires were a little bit pinched in certain places. So make sure you do that beforehand so that you don't have any problems. Drive shaft is a metal drive shaft, front to rear, running through here. It's direct drive onto there, so don't push this along because you'll rework the motor. Obviously the battery cover gives you a degree of protection. It's not waterproof, but it's splash proof, and you could probably make it more so if you so wanted by running some hot glue round these seams and round this hole here, because when you take that out, and I'll probably drop a picture in, so yeah, just dropped some pictures in that I took of the internals with the covers off and everything. So running some hot glue around this area if you're going to be running this through wettish areas. The other cool thing is you don't need to take the top off to do this, because the screw here for the battery tray underneath, which I'll just show you. Oh, come on, is that enough? Yeah. So DC 7.4. Now, if you look here, you can see there's a loop. Well, that's closing the loop up for the battery, so the battery isn't connected internally out to the two, which is how they've done it. So essentially, you could change this lead out for a one from or to wherever with a Dean's on the end of it, or an XT60, and run other types of batteries other than these ones provided, and that's something down the line that I might do. And then I might just, you know, have this converted, cut the wires, put a Dean's or a XT60 on that end, so that I can then plug that in to use these batteries on something else, because as I say, they're just a standard lithium ion 7.4 volt that I've got loads of, but I don't have any more of these connected, so fortunately I've got the 2 batteries for running this. Anyway, see, it's had a little bit of a bash. I've been running it outside. I really like this for the money. For a first basher, I don't think you can beat it. So much so that I have spoken to my friend down the bottom of the road, who's you saw him, he lent me his FTX Carnage and the carnage that that caused for his little boy, and it may well be that one of those get ordered through Father Christmas for his little boy to play with, because he wants to play like Daddy plays, and one of these is, you know, a really good way of that, and it's quick. I'm hoping that when Tom Lee gets his, he'll do some speed runs with it, because I think it's at least as quick as what it says on the box, if not more so. Anyway, let's get on to that running footage. Hopefully then that'll be enjoyable for you. If there's something else you want to see, make sure you drop it down in the comments section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that usual YouTube stuff, and we'll get on to some running footage. Right, now the battery's fully charged. Let's have a look and see what this thing goes like. Right, so look at the steering trim. Let's try and get this trimmed up. Interesting, the steering throw on this is not great. I'm just wondering whether, see if I can, flips it over. Right, back on its wheels. I'm going to try turning down the throttle, so it's not as far flat out fast. This thing does not like to turn. Sorry. Considering this is on a 2-cell lithium ion, that's rapid. Now, I do believe that Tomley RC is getting one of these, and then hopefully he can run a speed test on this, because I think that's pretty rapid. Flipped it. I don't know whether you caught that on screen. Well, I'm really impressed with this. I might do some more running footage, but if not, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to stick the notification bell on.